Good afternoon, this is Gavriel Jacknin, and welcome to BJC Halacha A number 1147. Our Halacha A keeps the Yetzer Hara Away. We are continuing with the laws concerning blessings recited erroneously, and we're up to a very practical halacha. If by mistake you said the blessing Borei Pri Adama over fruit of a tree, or if both fruits of the tree and of the ground were before you, and by mistake you first said the blessing over the fruit of the ground, ha'adama, with the intention of exempting the fruit of the tree, you have fulfilled your obligation because the tree also draws its nourishment from the earth. So let's go over that. Watermelon is a fruit that comes from the ground. Its blessing is Borei Pri Adama, creates fruit of the ground. Apples come from the tree. Borei Pri Eitz. So now you have a watermelon and an apple in front of you. You say, oh, you know what? I'll make the blessing Borei Pri Adama over the watermelon. Have in mind the apple. And if you do that, it works. Ideally, you should make a separate blessing over the apple, but in this case, it works, right? Because in the end of the day, even though the apple comes from the tree, but the tree comes from the ground as well. So it all works. But if you say Borei Pri Eitz over fruit of the ground, you set up Borei Pri Eitz over the watermelon, you have not fulfilled your obligation. Consequently, if you are in doubt whether a certain fruit is a fruit of the tree or a fruit of the ground, and it is impossible for you to determine its nature, then you should recite over it Borei Pri Adama. But as he mentioned, only if it's impossible, right? Nowadays, you can always look it up. You can ask, make one quick phone call, find out the real blessing. And but you shouldn't rely on that. But assuming you really can't get through, your phone's dead or whatever it is, you can make Borei Pri Adama and you'll be okay. Thanks for listening to Sponsor Future Halacha 36100 Gold. See you tomorrow.